Ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again, and of course, we are getting ready for Yangyang's release. It is in just a couple of days, and Kuro is getting ready as well. As you can see on their page over here, they come out with a lot of the preparation material for this unit and everything surrounding her release. And alongside that, a combat showcase. And the thing is, usually we combine our combat showcase and our kit reveal videos, but one thing I'll say about Yangyang's kit reveal is that it's possibly one of the longest ones in the game. So this video itself is probably going to be like an hour. And I've also heard that this showcase is actually the best combat showcase that they've ever made. Yes, this 1 minute 42-second one, which is actually quite long for a showcase. They're usually like a minute. And yeah, apparently it's power crept all of the others. So with that kind of like sorted out, with that out of the way, I wanted to give some special attention to this bad boy because, of course, it might dawn a new era for Wuthering Waves and its units because we're entering Mengzhou, a new region, or maybe some could call it Zhuangfang. And that kind of just sets a new standard, right, for the level of quality, the types of animations, so on and so forth that are in the game. So let's see how Kuro's going to make a mark with the next half of version 3 and get right on into this one. Okay, I totally get why they changed the logo now. Combining the music with this super clean logo, the game and the company, it looks a lot more cinematic. I'm definitely seeing the vision now, especially compared to when they initially did it like a couple of months ago. This is giving me like, it's like get ready for cinema vibes, and it feels like a movie intro, right? And I think when that's the angle that they're going for, and this is the type of stuff that they give us, it's like Kuro Cinematic Universe. More professional look, it's working. I like it. Some said this was a downgrade. Now I'm saying it's an upgrade. Yeah, and then you get like god tier animation like this. This is looking very good. Okay, now this is the best 2D that they've done so far. What the hell? No, they definitely like, they got like a better team for this one. Nah, like, this is what I'll say before. In other showcases for other units, the 2D art has kind of felt like, sometimes it looked like it was a little bit angular or like not really, didn't really look like the characters as much. Bro, here, this shit looks like they got like an actual anime studio to work on this one. They went all out for this. Holy shit. This is like, this is way better than the other ones we've had. Oh yeah, and the frames are, oh, what the fuck, bro? Holy shit. Okay, can we just like chill for a second over here? Let me just replay the first like 10 seconds real fast. Is this actually a gacha game character? Bro, like just look at the art and the background, bro. It's like they put more work into this than like a Hoyoverse splash art. What the fuck? Bro, like look at the birds too. Bro, those birds are detailed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This was like worth it. This was worth it just from the perspective of like, bro, this, why are they doing this much for her? At low-key, she's like not worth it. Oh, well, yo, what's up, Dantes? How you doing, brother? Tell him to add my Discord if he wants to after, and I'll invite him. Yo, what are we trying to do afterwards, brother? Yo, appreciate you showing up, man. Hope you're doing good. All right, but yeah, holy fucking shit, guys. What do you mean not worth it? I would have expected stuff like this, guys, for like a Cardathea, for like an Imith, for like a Hiyuki. They kind of did do that, right? It's just, hey, maybe all the showcases are going to be like this from here on out. Hey, maybe that Imith money is coming in. Good lord. Oh, then they just doing that too? Oh, they're just doing all the fucking that shit as well. Brother, I bet a lot of people thought that like Kuro's gonna kind of like, you know, take their foot off the gas pedal a little bit, right? Take their foot off of the gas pedal a little bit, right? Especially coming right off of the collab, seeing how much work was put into it. And bro, they've kind of just, they're just still going. As another content creator has said, all gas, no brakes, but are you scared that you're on this joyride? I don't think so. We're at a NASCAR race. Of course, it's all gas, no brakes. All right, what's... Bro, what? What the fuck? Bro, this was like 30 seconds. This was like 20 seconds longer than I thought it was going to be. Bro, this was like 20 seconds longer than it had any, like, any right to be. What did she... Bro, why is this fight scene so crisp? It's just... Bro, this is like a one-cost echo. Bro, why is she out here having the craziest fight in Wuthering history with a one-cost echo? Jesus. Bro, what is that fucking... Bro, what was she doing? I'm gonna just be honest. The frames in this looked expensive. That's the main summary that I want to make of this animation. This looked expensive. Because a thing about anime, right, is you kind of get like, you gotta pay the animators based off of the number of frames, right, that it takes them to create a work of art. And the sheer number of frames that I just see, like, of this, in this short 30 seconds is absolutely fucking unreal. Bro. This is just, and for just a combat showcase, like, this is what I mean. Like, a combat showcase to me, like, isn't even, like, that crazy of a thing. It's sort of, like, almost like an add-on. It's released with other things. Not at the same level as, like, the Resonator showcase. And to see them deciding to put so much budget and effort and, like, quality into something that is... It kind of seems like a little bit minuscule, right? It really just shows the level of care that they have towards everything that's going in the game and how the game is showing up in the public. So, there's a reason why Wuthering Waves is the #1 gacha right now. This is part of the reason why. It's expenditure that other companies just don't want to make.
Follow the wind's lead.
I'm not gonna lie, she looking cold as fuck in here too. Hey, yo, I like that they made her look so cold in this art. Bro, she's looking tough. And that's great because she's been looking like super, you know, delicate, super nice, super soft the entire time in the story. So her finally having like an opportunity to kind of like aura farm, having like, you know, the burning flames and all of that, and the background, you can see like the dust and the smoke. Bro, it's just, this is a good elevation of her character that I feel like this is what she needed to be taken more seriously in the story. Like right now, she just felt like she kind of felt like a grown-up version of Paimon. You know what I mean? VA's doing a great job too. Yeah, much better than before. That's kind of what I want to focus on because we didn't get a lot of the voice work in some of the trailers.
Strike the wicked.
Let me hear that one again.
Strike the wicked.
Pretty good.
Gone with the wind.
One thing you'll notice about her moveset is she literally looks exactly like Chuyeon. In, like, a good way. Chuyeon and her both kind of, like, glide across the battlefield as they're doing some of their attacks. Like, they look like they're on ice skates. Arrow. And Gone with the Wind equals Havoc. Sever the Discord. Hey, that's Havoc, though.
Sever the Discord.
And I heard this is where the true cinema is right here. Bro, why are they putting her weapon in there? Like, bro, they decided to power creep the tacit mark animation by advertising her weapon in it. These fucking guys. Like, they managed to turn an ad into cinema. This is what you call creativity over here. They're advertising her signature, but it looks good. You're not mad about it. Oh, and then her hat. Oh, and then her hat.
All down.
Ooh, she kind of cooked with. Ooh, she kind of ate with that one. Ooh, Ooh, she kind of ate with that one. Okay. So the reality is she could have done this the whole time. She was just griefing. I think that's the sad part, is that, yeah, she was just griefing the whole time. I don't know how else, I don't mean to be mean, right? But it's not like she gained this ability, right, in the past 2 years. I don't think she developed the ability to VA like this in the past 2 years. So, Hey, I'm glad she's cooking now.
Ride the wind. Yeah.
Guys, this is the thing. I get the voice director excuse. I get it. But Gian had the same one. He sounds good. So, like...
Dance flow.
I do have to say, though, this is a glow-up that I think goes beyond what we've seen in pretty much any gacha before. From the perspective of, if you're actually a day one player, and then you get to see, like, this version of Yangyang, you will be like, oh man, this is so much better than before, it's crazy. And I feel like part of you just inherently wants to pull the unit because it's such a wide departure from the expectations and the thoughts that you had before. I feel like Kuro's goal with this Zhuanling unit is for people to sort of just completely reimagine the way that they're looking at Yangyang and how they're perceiving her in the story. Because before, right, seemed like kind of like the damsel in distress, always like needed help, wasn't doing too much, right? But now she just, bro, it looks like she's the one carrying Rover. And I think that's a good thing, especially when she sort of felt like the person that's needed support the whole time, right? Like, I felt like we were writing letters, not for us, but for her mental sake. Like, bro, that's what it felt like. We were writing the letters for her sake. Not like she wasn't writing the letters for us. I felt like we were good. She was the one that wasn't. And so, yeah. This, to me, feels like a complete 180. Great job from Kuro Games. I just want to watch the Tassamark animation again. Yeah, no, that's, I'll say this. I think in terms of creativity, it's on top. I think in terms of, like, creativity, it's probably on top. But in terms of, like, wow factor, I still think Hiyuki's wins. Yeah. Wait, did I see Hiyuki's combat showcase? I did. Does Hiyuki's win? It's either this one or Chuyan or something else. What was Hiyuki's? Right, hers is good because of the music. Oh, right, hers is good because of the music. I forgot. Yeah, no, that's why I said this one was good before, because it goes right into, like, the drop. Yeah, no, the music makes this one peak. Wait. There's a couple of them that I consider to be the best. Chuyan's is also really good. I'm surprised people didn't watch that one that much, though.
Mandate calls. Judge.
His is visually, I think, the coolest, but the sound isn't that hype because there's not that much noise. And then this one is still, like, I think, this is like the old era, almost a year ago. This is probably the best from this era right here. Here we go. I mean, yeah, that one was, yeah, no, that one was pretty good too, right? Yeah, no, that one was pretty good. Yeah, no, she kind of, I don't know what she's doing here. But that was fucking sick. I got no idea why that's happening, but it looks cool. So yeah, as you can see, the tacit marks and all of that, that's considered, and at least in my opinion, to be like, this is where a Kuro animator is, like, I feel like given free reign to make a character just look cool. And there's obviously been, like, so much differentiation with each one. I feel like this is almost like this is where they're supposed to, like, embody the character, and they always, I feel like, I don't know, push the envelope every time. So glad to see them doing it again over here. Now let's finish this up. Let's see what we get. Let's see what else we got. Oh, that's a dead Chisha. Oh, she's dead. Oh, is that Baija? Yeah, that's a dead Baija too. Okay. Wait, they're actually dead.
So, why? I've always felt this
Oh, now we got a Christopher Raven over here, huh?
cannot be how this story ends.
Okay, so that's low-key one of, like, the craziest endings, like, ever. So, I don't think this actually happens. I feel like this has to be, like, some sort of, like, vision that she gets or something. Like, it's, like, foreshadowed. And then, I don't know. This is probably gonna be, like, the impetus for her to, like, go on her journey. She probably gets, like, a foreshadowing of the future, right? And then the showcase is gonna end with her, like, waking up and then, like, leaving the house or something, right? To, like, go on the quest that, well, begins right on over here. That's what I think is probably going to occur, is that, yeah, she's gonna get baited into going on this trip over here. Naturally, she's not Zhuang Ling yet, right? By the time she, leaves, that's the point, is that she leaves and then undergoes the transformation. So, Kuro obviously has, like, some storytelling problems over here by, obviously, spoiling that she gets this power-up. But they're kind of just going in with it, like, with, like, the full expectation that everyone knows the story's already sort of spoiled, right? We know that Yangyang isn't Zhuan Ling yet, right? By the time that the story starts. That's kind of like the point of the first quest, but then the transformation happens afterwards. But we all kind of, like, know that, and they're just working within the confines of that. And I'm honestly, like, pretty surprised that they're able to do it so well, even when you kind of, like, know, right? Spoiling a story preemptively in a gacha has such a bad rep. Think about Genshin Impact. But I'm happy to let the devs cook over here because, well, we knew David was dead in the Cyberpunk collab, but that quest was still good. So, yeah. Let me know what you all thought about this one. I am so hyped. And this is such a, like, great trailer, both story-wise, animation-wise, and just, like, graphical fidelity quality-wise. A big advancement for Kuro Games. Well done. Peace out.